Hey guys, it's RockTheGolem, and welcome to another Loot Crate unboxing, rather a Firefly cargo crate. Now, if I'm correct, this cargo crate should be for our favorite big-boobied redhead, that's right, our own Mrs. Reynolds, Saffron herself. Now, I did not expect them to do a Saffron cargo crate, but then again, I also didn't expect them to do a Serenity cargo crate either. So, the fact that they're actually going outside of the main cast is actually pretty cool, and makes me wonder who else they're going to do in addition to Saffron and Serenity herself. But let's get into this one just in case I'm wrong or in case I'm right. Either way, we're going to see some pretty cool stuff like we usually do. Let's get into it. All right, first up, as always, is our apparel, which this time is... It is actually the blueprint... My microphone's in a different position than it normally is because I now have this arm that my girlfriend was nice enough to get me, which I've been wanting for a long time, but I did not take into consideration setup for Loot Crate unboxings, so bear with me. But the first one is a t-shirt with a blueprint of the Lassiter itself, which is, if you guys remember, is one of the actual, not one of, but the object that Saffron convinced Malcolm and his crew to go after in the second episode that she was in, where they came to realize that she actually has multiple, I guess you could say, husbands. It's also the episode where we got to see Nathan Fillion naked from behind and from the side, which I'm sure many of you were happy about. Let us continue on with the Firefly Cubits, which have actually made a return. And I believe in, not the last, I don't know if it was the cargo crate or a loot crate, but there actually was a little letter to everyone that was getting these things, basically being like, hey, I bet you've realized that we haven't been sending these out. And they did apologize, and they said they were going to continue on with them, so I am glad to see them here in this cargo crate as well. So let's see who we got this time. I believe up to this point we have Jane, we have Kaylee, I think we have Wash. I don't know. I've got to go back and double check. Currently, all of my loot crates and cargo crates are in storage, but I can break them out at some point. And this time, all right. So the cubit that we got this time is actually Anara. From the looks of it, at first I thought it was maybe Zoe with her hair down or whatever. But if you look on the box, it's definitely not her. Zoe looks completely different. So this is Anara, and I am surprised, and I'm not surprised that we got her. We haven't gotten any cubits that have actually coincided with the crates that we've gotten. But it does kind of make sense that she would come in Saffron's, again, assuming that this is Saffron, because you think about it, she was supposed to have been companion trained as well. So the fact that a companion cubit came inside of Saffron's box, again, assuming that it is hers, makes a little bit of sense. But let's move on. I've actually missed out on a couple of these crates showing them to you guys because I've just been pressed for time and trying to get things back rolling with this channel and everything. Work in general, and plus my nephew just turned 1 most recently, which I plan on doing something special for him soon. So there is a fair amount of loot that I've gotten that I haven't been able to share with you guys. But I'm sure there are other videos out there. If you guys are really interested in seeing me unbox those as well, let me know. I'll be more than happy to do them, but I think I'm just going to keep going with whatever comes in new, just to keep things fresh and not bore you guys with old stuff. So next up is a keychain, which is actually, ooh, this is pretty heavy duty. It is the Serenity itself. That's pretty awesome, actually. Kind of, is this a bottle open? What is this thing? Hold on. Nope, it literally is just a metal keychain, although I'm confused about this little bit on the backside. I've seen the Serenity before, and I don't remember that little, like this little L-shaped hook on the back, like underneath the ass of the Serenity being on it. I'm not sure what that's for. It doesn't look like it was part of the ship. Maybe it's been that long since I've seen the show, but I honestly do not remember it looking that way. Like even here on the box, if you can see it, there's no little extra bracket like there is on the keychain. So I'm not really sure at all what that's for. But I'm sure that if there is a particular purpose for it or a reason behind it, it'll actually be in the book that's at the bottom of the box. So when we get there, I can actually double check and make sure, and then I'll report on that in a minute. I've also come to realize that I need much better lighting in this room. Like I said, I do plan on moving toward the end of the year, and obviously it's going to be a very different setup. It won't be this room, it'll be something completely different. Hopefully the room will be a little bit brighter, because you can see the paint behind me. It's pretty dark in color. I only have the one light. I've got my monitors kind of helping out with the light. I could buy more lights, absolutely, but I don't want to spend any money until I'm actually situated in a more permanent location. So it'll improve in the future, but it's not going to be immediate. It will be happening, hopefully later this year. I don't know. I won't find out until early April, but I'll keep you guys up to date on things as they unfold. Okay, so this definitely does confirm that this is Saffron's Loot Crate. So we have her QMX Mini Masters figurine here. So let's pop this open real quick and take a look at her. Wow, so this thing is pretty awesome, actually. So you have here Saffron herself, like in her all of her glory when you first met her as the, I don't want to say like servant girl, but she was the betrothed of Malcolm down on the planet. She's seductively undoing the top that she's wearing, but the cool thing about it is that you can't really notice it, but she's actually got a pistol hidden behind her back, which is just perfect for the character of Saffron. It actually does look a fair amount like Christina Hendricks, which is one of the things that I've really been impressed with when it comes to these figurines, is that how accurate they actually portray the characters, not just in the style, but facially as well, like physically how they resemble the character. So I'm very impressed with this one. This is a nice figurine. Not to say that the other ones haven't been, they've all been, but like this one, but just these little tiny details, like her playing with their top and then having the pistol behind her, that really makes these things special and awesome. So bravo, guys, well done. All right, next up is another set of Interplanetary Flashcards. This is actually set number 2. It's been a little while since I don't remember what planets we got in the first one, but this time around, we've gotten another 2. We've got Osiris, number 17, a white sun system, and of course it should have all the statistics on the back. And then we have, and I don't remember if I'm pronouncing this correctly, if it was even in the show, Bellerophon. Bellerophon? You guys would have to tell me, to be honest with you. Number 26 in the white sun system. I don't remember them ever talking about that. Osiris I do remember, but I don't remember this one. Obviously, the show only lasted a very short first season, so they probably couldn't mention all of the planets, or if they did, it might have just been a quick thing, but I don't remember that one ever being mentioned. But that could just be me. I also haven't watched the show in a very long time. Oh, okay. Now I remember what it is. It is Bellerophon, and thanks to the sticker that's not only on the side of the box that you guys couldn't see because I was showing you the wrong side, but also on the sticker that comes in the box itself. It reminded me because it says build your own Mount Olympus. If you look at it, it actually shows the city, or the planets where all the estates were that people were building their homes on, which is where the owner of the Lassiter lived and where Saffron was for a while. So it is Bellerophon. That explains what the planet was. I totally did not remember that at all. But again, it's one of those little tidbit sort of things that just didn't stick out. So I apologize, but now I do remember what it is. And last but certainly not least, the Firefly pin, which says "Night, Sweetie," with the little lipstick thing, the goodnight kiss, as it were, that Saffron uses to knock out her victims. So now that we've gone through all the loot itself, let me take a quick flip through this book and see if there's anything that I missed. Alright, so this is kind of cool. The first thing you come across is actually a tribute to Ron Glass. For those of you who don't remember or may not know just based on the name, he was actually the actor that played Shepard Book that passed away last year. It did take them a little while to get this loot crate out, and maybe that might have played a role into it, but the fact that they threw a tribute in there to him is actually pretty awesome. We haven't come across anything yet for Shepard Book. I haven't gotten any qubits, and there hasn't been a crate for him just yet, but I'm sure there's going to be one on the way for him. It may not be the next one, but there's definitely going to be one because he is one of the most pivotal characters in the series, and with any luck, it's actually going to be pretty awesome. So taking a look at the qubits that came in the crate, it either could have been Inara or actually River. Was kind of I would have preferred River more than Inara. I do like Inara as a character, but River is one of my favorite characters in the whole show, so I would have liked to have gotten her, but hey, no big deal. I'm sure there's going to be an opportunity for her later on in other crates. But yeah, double checking on the Serenity keychain, that little extra piece that I was telling you about is part of it, like it is in the picture, but it has no use that the book has actually told me about. So that's actually going to do it for this unboxing, guys. Unlike the loot crates, I don't believe the pins unlock anything, so I don't need to worry about showing that to you guys. And some of you also may be wondering, if you've been following these cargo crate unboxings for a while, where Jane's hat is. Currently, I'm not sure. I've been organizing some stuff and then like throwing some other stuff in a pile. So I know that his hat is in like this general area over here that you guys can't see. Thank God, because it's a freaking mess. But I don't know the exact location of it, and I literally just got this crate about 10 minutes before I started to record, and I didn't want to, delay on getting this one out because I've done that way too many times, and I don't want to get, you know, fall behind on these things. So I wanted to jump on this right away. I didn't bother to look for the hat. Hopefully it'll make a return in the next one. I'll have a little bit of time because these ones only come out every like 1.5 to 2 months. But hopefully the next Loot Crate will be coming along soon. I'll be able to get on that as well, and we'll be able to keep going forward and do more of these unboxings more frequently, because I'm pretty sure the last one that I did for this channel and in general was washes back when this channel first started months ago. So I'm going to try to get back into that stuff and hopefully not let you guys down on that. So anyway, thank you all very much for watching. If you liked what you've seen and heard, please be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And having said all that, I will see you all on the other side. Take care.